All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to a Pants Plays Path of Exile, the Atlas Guide strategy that basically is going to go over Breach. It's been one of those kind of slowly getting more quality of life improvements over the different leagues here. In this league, we got probably one of the best, which all of our splinters drop now, and a wonderful little bundle for us to pick up after the Breach is over. And it doesn't even spawn where the breach is, it spawns wherever you are on the map, which is even better. But yeah, this is just to kind of give a summary, this is a low investment breach run. It's pretty standard, pretty easy to follow, and it really kind of gets you started in, you could start it in T14s if you want to, just kind of to get your altar farming going and stuff like that. But then also it can scale into 16.5s, and if you want to, you can probably even do it in T17s. Especially this league, T17s are a little bit cheaper because we have that 16.5 offer or option as well. So, but yeah, the cool things about this strat is it gives you a nice sizable amount of XP. It's fairly chill, relaxing. You're just killing waves of monsters for the most part. You do have to kill the Breach Lords, but that's still not that bad. And yeah, I don't know. I like it to kind of zone out and just have fun mapping. As just, you know, easy low investment. So yeah, let's talk about the tree just for a moment here. So like I said, it's pretty standard Breach. We start over here on the right side, grab our first little cubicle. The magic monsters is a really nice thing to add that XP. Magic monsters just generally give a lot more, plus you do get gold from that as well, which is great. Then we come up here and do make sure to grab both Chayula and Yulnatol. These are our two most profitable breach stones currently and pretty much always. This one is mostly because it's a higher level map than the other three for the breach stone, and they usually use them for XP grinding for characters that want to do that in a solo kind of environment. Then we have another one here, which basically adds an additional chance at a hand and kind of one that gives a currency for everybody. So, you know, it's 4 points, it's easy to grab. And then up here, this is probably one of the more notable nodes, gives you chances at additional breaches, which is definitely what you want, and then higher chance for killing the bosses for them to drop flawless. So basically these nodes are kind of what, it's not what makes the build, but it definitely helps get you more money per map, which is great. And then this wheel here basically gives you some more class hands. I just like it from a pathing perspective. You get more quant of splinters and stuff like that. You can, if you want to, you could avoid this and path up here as well, and then path back down, or just path up here like this. To get, if you want more explicit mods or make the maps harder, you could do it this way. Just a couple options there for you. And then finally, the last one up here, we're mostly focused here on monster density. Again, you could, if you want to, you could take these two out, but we are focusing on trying to get a lot of splinters and breach stones as just a general currency to kind of like keep the farm going, which is great. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the breach side. The additions to this build are essentially just beyond. So I throw in Katosh because I like div cards, mostly because my Atlas I have on City Square. I did get a good Nameless Seer to grab 3 wonderful cards to potentially get. Unfortunately, I haven't got any yet. I'm looking forward to getting one of those. I might try tweaking some ways and seeing maybe if there's a cool breach way to get just more div cards in general, by basically using the Katosh enemies or the minions. So, but anyway, so yeah, that's the big thing. And then down here, we essentially just take nodes that give us beyond and higher merging radius. So we'll just get more beyond monsters. But yeah, the big thing is we do take Endless Tide. So we don't, it's interesting, we want to get breach bosses, but we don't necessarily want to get the beyond bosses, because once you spawn one, it's done essentially. So but yeah, that's most of it. And then your typical altar farms, you can do either Eater or Searing Exarch, just depending on what you like. I think Searing Exarch is great. Pretty much the entire league, I would say. Maybe towards the end of the league, Eater just gets better because you have that Divine Jackpot, and it's kind of whatever you feel like playing. So, but yeah, one other kind of something that's different for this season in particular is up on top here. I do try to go for the memory tiers. I also have blocked the two that are not as profitable. Again, that might change during the league. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, just giving that option to get essentially three 16.5s plus that the one that drops the invitation. It's really great. Plus the invitations are going for between 50 chaos for the smaller ones, up to I think 1.5 div, 2 div-ish for the more expensive one. But yeah, another great way to get some money, and it kind of ties into a basically like a piggyback thing that I kind of want to show in another video of how you can do something like a simple farm like this, and then when you get one of those 16.5 memory tiers, you kind of shift over and you'll run those, or you'll run a different strat on those to get, you know, like currencies. My current one is kind of doing strong boxes, but I'm playing with it a little bit more to see how that goes. So, but yeah, the one other thing on here is I do always like to take trapping carapaces. It's kind of the one that I like. I like ambushes. I like strongbox scarabs, and it does have a nice jackpot one. So if there is a particular scarab that you like to go for, maybe it could be harbingers is another one that's not bad. But yeah, any of them that may have a jackpot is definitely a good option. Yeah, I think harvest as well. So anyway, that is pretty much this tree. And then I just wanted to show off kind of a different tree that if you like doing Alva, which is another thing that I like to do, then here is this tree. So very similar. The only difference here is we path right just to grab these nodes, but we path left to grab Alva, which is a little bit different. So the nice thing is Alva is fairly all together. It's kind of like one here, one there, and then there, and then we just kind of go up through the Alva nodes to into the quant wheel. The one thing is, or the main nodes for Alva, if you haven't done it before, is this one, these two right here. It basically makes it so that it's easier to get rooms upgraded, because you want essentially double corrupting on either your uniques or your double corrupting on gems, and that's usually the two rooms that are most sought after, especially as we get later and later in the leagues. So this one as well, you can do 4 excursions, which is this one's kind of an optional one. I personally like it because it gives you, if you run it with max efficiency, you get through in 3 maps rather than 4. But the other thing that's nice about it is you have a little bit more time to kind of play with it in case you get, say if you get like one of the good rooms on your second one, you can kind of reset the map and do it a little bit more efficiently, which is nice. So, but yeah, and then up here, the other one that's a little bit different is the basically making monsters in incursion magic. This is kind of tying back down here to the same one in the Breach node. I played with this a lot in our Phorecia League. I really liked the amount of XP that you got from basically doing Breach and Alva at the same time. So we would just kill a ton of magic mobs. That's kind of the goal of this strat. But yeah, then on the other side, again, we're taking the ambush scarabs, and then kind of jump around and grab the same Breach stuff. We just are going up the right side of the tree rather than left, and yeah, Eater here. I think that's about it for this one too. So, but yeah, I'll have both of those strats linked, and then just kind of a simple tree routing to Breach if you are still kind of working on your Atlas and you just want to focus on maybe something different. You want to try Breach out for the first time. But yeah, I'm going to do a quick map run on City Square and kind of go over the scarabs real quick. So pretty standard, simple. Like honestly, I could probably roll this again. It's not like a super high amount of quant, but so for scarabs, we just do 2 of the additional Breach scarabs. You can change this out if you want to, if you just want to do like more breaches and you don't necessarily care as much about the splinters. But yeah, we run the 2 more breach splinters because that's kind of our target, and we run the breach lords. So basically our main goal here is to get a breach lord in each breach, and hopefully they will double, which will be great, and hopefully they'll also be Chayula, because if they're Chayula, you're gonna get a lot of good monies. So yeah, let's stick these guys in. Cool. I think we're all set up. Breach, cool. I also like running it on City Square. There are other options. Dunes is usually the one people recommend most. City Square is just, yeah, you know, it's been a meta map for a very long time. But let's see, is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it. Oh god, gotta click. So yeah, pretty standard altar farm stuff. You basically just go to the middle here, or you try to go to the middle and just go completely across the map. Go kill the boss. Grab some cool things that they dropped. And then we go forward, and then we just clear the rest of the map out. So as you can see right here, we're getting beyond monsters that spawned after we killed them. I'll go ahead and start this breach over here as well. I do have some unique stuff that I kind of set up on my filter. I did this a little bit more to test with ROG, with the getting dust from them, and like it's fine. I think having them is nice because it's just another way to kind of get money while you're doing maps. Basically getting your gold and transferring it into dust. So. But yeah, we got lucky on this one. We got a Choyola on basically the first thing. Let's go ahead and grab Quant this time. But yeah, so that was what, 22 splinters? Nice. So yeah, I think Chyolas are around 100 chaos. So essentially each splitter is worth a chaos, which is, you know, that's pretty good money for one breach. So, yeah, we got a double boss again. No, that's funny. I actually got an Alva on this map. I'm not set up for Alva, but well, I mean, I guess we could run it. So it'll be a mix of both strategies together.
Make your choice.
Yeah, I mean, I'll fight.
That's all I need. I think you'll ever see. That's what I get for losing. It's yours.
Yeah, unfortunately, I feel like Mercs definitely got nerfed a lot. Or they're just not, the items they drop is just not as good. So. But yeah, typically you open the breach and you'll go kill a couple monsters for a little bit, and then if the boss doesn't spawn near you, just hop over to the other side of the breach. It's typically the easiest strategy. And then you kind of bounce back to the other side again. Nice thing about this build is it's pretty mobile for being like a caster build. You can very easily just use the teleport for Frostblink or Wintering Blast. Alright, so we got a little Alva. This was a fresh one, so here we're just going to grab the exclusive room. Even got like a nice little pack of magic monsters there. Yeah, another trick with Alva temples as well. I should have done it there, but it's typically always go that corner there, and then the other one on the other side. Those two entrances up. That's usually the way you want to go for getting speed. The other thing too is Alva temples do work with Beyond, which is hilarious to me. So if you want to try to incorporate Beyond in the Alva temples, you can do that as well. The only bad thing about Alva temples is you do kind of have to wait for the loot to drop afterward. So I'm gonna grab Flame Workshop here. So if y'all are interested, I could do some like an Alva temple guide. What are some of the other rooms besides like the main ones that are good to grab, and also why you'd want to grab them? Just let me know in the comments. So we already got that passage there, so we'll hop up here and just check this one. Looks like it's an edge one, so we'll just grab this one over here. It's like, where are the monsters? No, that's fine. Another reason why to take the magic one, so you have more time to collect your goodies. All right, back to breaching. I also, something to note too is I do like collecting breach rings for grasping mills. It is a nice way to kind of get, like, it's just another lottery system, so you can get a really big hit with some of the unique modifiers that are on the armor, especially the ones that turn your fire resist into additional armor and stuff like that. So grab this last one here. So we got a gem cutter, so I'll go ahead and get that one. So that's one of the good rooms that you really want to try to get in your temple. But yeah, so like that strategy I was talking about with Alva, where if you got early gem cutters, you would actually stop doing the Alvas for the rest of the map, and then essentially from there you'd wait till the next map, assuming that, like, you would check the next Alva and see what it is if it happens. So like if you got gem cutters and you got I think it's sacrificial chamber, but it might be the other one, or corruption chamber, then go ahead and do that one as well and then do the reset. But if you get like just gem cutters and then it's like a room that doesn't matter, then you can just skip it and wait till the next time, so you'll have a higher chance at getting upgrades for those really good juicy double corrupt rooms. So more breaching. So that's one of the multi hands. So we'll go grab the boss over here. Nope. Looks like we actually got a memory strand. Yay! I feel like I've gotten really unlucky with these the past couple maps, so. Got another one of those. Nice. Let's go find the boss up here. Sure. One more. We probably got like 2 more breaches, my guess. A lot of classic hands all at once. Just kind of blast all these guys. I feel like Tool is pretty easy to kill, so. But like I said, once you get to the end of one side, you just kind of run over here to the other one, blast them. We got Memory Terror, pretty easy, you just grab them. And then we essentially just got 4 wonderful things. Aww. Oh, we got an Exalted Orb. It's not a Divine, unfortunately. It's alright. The next one's gonna be a Divine. I'm feeling it. So, we'll find the boss again. Hey, we got a Zoph. Nice. Cool. But yeah, that's basically all of the map stuff. The other thing is, it's nice you can go in the loop and just run back if you don't want to use a portal scroll or a portal gem. So Yeah, I also collect the uniques as well. Like I said, I have my filter set up to grab those just for ROG to disenchant. But yeah. So the big thing is we got 22 fragments real quick. So yeah, we got 22 of those. And yeah, I mean, they're essentially selling for a chaos apiece, like I said, which is great. And then the regular breach stones are at 120, so you can just save them up and get more and more. But yeah, you can also get the flawless. I have gotten one and I've probably done about 20 maps so far. Or this is about 20 maps worth of stuff, which is great. So it's, like I said, it's a pretty good chunk of change. And it's great for, to me, it's great as a combo XP. You get a decent amount of gold. Just a nice comfy strategy. So yeah, I'm gonna do one last thing. So we're gonna do a little breach ring action. I have this set up, and we're just gonna see what happens. Maybe we'll get a nice jackpot, maybe we won't. But yeah, this will be kind of the end of the video. Right, so what are we gonna get? Is it gonna be good? Like all these breach rings. Ugh. Okay, so that's a grasping mail. We have grasping mail. We have the technology. Is it good? It does not look good. Actually, is that the global defense might be good. Let's see. Yes, okay, we got a little bit of a hit. Okay, cool. I don't think it's the most expensive one, but I will take 5 divines. So this is a good example of something that you can hit that is totally worth keeping. So yeah, that one is a Chayula. So once again, Chayula coming in strong. But yeah, I think that's about everything. Again, if y'all have any questions about the strategy or any comments, or maybe you have some ideas that could make it a little bit better, please reach out in the comments. Let me know. Do all the good stuff, all the good social media vibes, liking, subscribing, and yeah, I will be putting out some more content about Atlas strategies here this week. Just kind of the stuff I've been doing, and kind of hoping to give some people that are maybe coming from Path 2 and want to try out Path 1 a little bit of an easier venue into the end game, or like even the later of the end games. So, but yeah, I'll link all 3 Atlas strategies in the description, and also my current build, just for kind of like what I'm using to clear the maps. So, but yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. Yeah, bye.